The Warrior Alpha Pros. Let's talk about them. For years now, everybody's been wearing the same skates, but talk about having wheels, talking about having feet that can fly. Take a look at these, the brand new Warrior Alpha Pros. I am so excited. Actually, funny story, I was in the Wish Cup, I got a knock on my door, and I have the Ring camera, and I look at the camera, and guess what? I got a Warrior box on my door. So what do you think I did? I drove home in the middle of the Wish Cup to go get this box, to drive all the way back to Nashville, because we're still in the Wish Cup, we're not done, we're playing player in a couple days, because I had to film these. I had to get the unboxing for you guys. I had to feel them for myself. Today, we're gonna do the official unboxing, and first look, first feel, first everything. Oh wait, they're wrapped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the touch of gold on these skates is insane. It's just enough that it makes it pop, makes it stand out, but it's not too much where it's just craziness. These things are super, super light. Holy, okay, and look, because I'm wide, I got them big feet. They put the bar in the middle, make sure the skate stays open. These are not baked yet. I have not put them on once. And just keep in mind, New Balance owns Warrior, so when you look at these skates, you know they're made with high quality, high material, high textures, make sure they fit super comfortably. First things first about the skates, if you notice on the inside, it is Intuition foam and liner. And why it's the Intuition liner, it's so that the whole boot can be molded to your foot. Completely molded to your foot, so that when you slide in after you've had it baked and you've let it sit for a day, it will wrap around you perfectly to give you that perfect comfort fit so you can skate better. And for guys like me that aren't the best skaters because I'm used to wearing pads, this is gonna be super helpful. The initial thoughts on the tongue, it feels outstanding, nice and thick. This way I'm not getting lace bite. I've dealt with lace bite in the past with my other skates and it was awful. It hurts, it lasts way too long, so I'm excited to use this tongue and not have any pain. The thing to keep in mind, obviously, this is my first look at the skates. There have been athletes using these skates now for the last couple years. You go look at a guy like Brandon Hawkins, who unfortunately in roller world lights me up every single game. He's won the MVP in the East Coast, I think for the last 3 years in a row for goal scoring. The guy used to go through 3 to 4 pairs of skates a season, and when he had these, he literally went through one pair. One whole pair the entire season. Most NHL guys go through 4, 5, 6, even more than that sometimes. The boot is nice and hard, nice and firm. I won't feel like I'm gonna break my ankles out there. I have not baked these skates yet, and they feel outstanding. There's actually no pain right now, and they feel wonderful. Everyone's wondering, what about the weight? What about the weight of the skates? The Warrior skates is one of the lightest skates on the market. You do not feel them right now. They're super, super lightweight on my feet. Dare I say featherweight? If I had to pick 3 things about these skates, it would be the durability. If pro guys are wearing one pair of skates for the whole season, 72 games plus playoffs, plus practice every day, thousands of hours in these skates, and they only need to wear one pair, that tells you what you need to know. The durability is outstanding. The lightweight, I don't feel like I'm wearing skates on my feet right now. I don't know what that was, but I don't feel like I'm wearing skates on my feet right now. And the third thing is that liner, okay? I have baked dozens of skates, goalie skates and player skates over the years to try to get them to fit my feet. I've had to bake skates up to 3 times, and they never bake properly. There's always a part of the skate that hurts, that doesn't fit properly because I have a weird foot. With this Intuition liner, you will be able to fully bake your skates so that they fit your foot perfectly, so that they feel like a glove. And then when you're skating, you're absolutely killing it out there. And before I forget, if you notice, there's no little black button down here. None. You know why? Warrior has a beautiful, clean look, and they made it one step further, okay? They thought about the little trigger here. The skate release, the blade release, it's white so it blends in cleanly. Everything else in the market has a black little button there. It stands out, it's different. They kept their clean, sleek look with the white trigger button. You just push it, lift, and slide it out. And then same thing to put it back in. This has to be by far the cleanest looking skate on the market. The black and gold, you can never go wrong with it. And there's just enough accent to make you wow. We're gonna hop on the ice here. We're gonna test them out. You guys will see what they look like, and I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of how they feel out there. And again, we're gonna be doing this without baking the skate. Natural, out of the box, to give you that day one feel, that day one review. Let's jump to the ice. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I've been wanting these since they announced them. Look how pretty, okay? Oh my goodness, okay?
There's no chance that I don't have the best wheels out there after this. There's absolutely no chance. The boots are made of the Minimus Carbon 3 shell. What that means is it's super stiff so that when you're moving laterally, the boot doesn't give out in you and you don't lose speed. Next, they included a fuel core tongue to make sure that you have full mobility and full flexibility. Knees over toes, make sure you have power in your stride so you can burn anybody out there. So we're gonna get these sharpened, we're gonna get them on, we're gonna head out there and absolutely fly. Ooh. It is nice to have that stiffer boot. I don't feel my ankles bending in. Watch this one. My all-time favorite. Look, I wore these in a public skate just for fun, to get out there and get a feeling. My old skates on turning, the boot bends in. I have no support. I lose a bunch of power. With these, I really felt like I could take a proper stride. I can dig my foot in and push, and the boot is gonna support me. They're not baked, right? Fresh out of the box, and they felt pretty good out there. They really did. Now imagine once I put them in the oven and I get the Intuition liner built around my foot to hold it snug and comfortably. Not only am I gonna be the best looking player out there, but now I might be the fastest too. If you're looking to get a new skate, something that's high performance, something that you're gonna get a great bang for your buck and that's not gonna break on you, you gotta try these out. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. These are unbelievable. The Warrior Alpha Pros are awesome. Warrior, thank you so much for sending these skates to me. It's time we go rip up some beer league games.